bit of Sugar Skull makeup today because why not, right? So I'm pretty stoked about this. I love the way it turned out, and I want to get some better makeup for next time. But you know, considering I basically did this with like drugstore foundation and lipstick, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so I think the first sprint starts at 10 today because some folks are already sprinting and they're off the usual time by just a little bit, but that's all right. So we're going from 10 till 10:20. Easy enough. All right. Got to get the link, put it up in the places. Kidoki. It's still just me, all by myself. All by myself. I can't sing that at all right now. That's alright. Nope, I'm not by myself anymore. Look at that. I got peeps. Hooray! Okay. Hey Bruce, how you doing today? Just getting the links up on Facebook. Being lazy today. I'm just putting the link right in the thing. It's got such a good thumbnail of me. I can't help it. I just gotta share that to the group. Well, that's the wrong title it's got there. This is not Witchy Tuesday. Let's fix that up. Part 1. Sugar Skull Wednesday. There we go. Much, much better. Hey Christina. I've actually never seen Coco, although I feel like I really should. Eva doesn't like scary movies, so that's why a lot of times we don't get to see them. But soon, soon we shall. All right. It's annoying. It labeled it my stream Witchy Tuesday, and now it thinks it's Tuesday. I'll click with them. Despite it saying this is Wednesday's stream. There we go. All right. All right. That is shared. Get the chat signed in. That's one thing that's a little bit annoying about this program. I can't chat right in the program. I have to run a separate window for it. And that is a pain in the ass. Hey Rowan, nice to see you. Always welcome to show up and sprint work. Got a couple of people who do that actually. It's kind of fun. All right. There we go. Sprint is scheduled in Discord. This is actually a new playlist today, Bruce. It's one that Spotify made based on music I listen to, and there's a couple of artists in here I've never heard before, which I thought would be kind of fun. Oh look, I've never seen my new subscriber thing pop up before. Huzzah! Got a new subscriber. That was neat. Oh, I might need to get some painkillers. My shoulders are just killing me. It's from hunching in front of the mirror to do the makeup for 3 hours. That gets my upper back just unhappy. I'll survive though. It's funny, this collar was too tight, so I added a hole to it to make it looser. Now it's too loose. It's like, come on. I can't win. It's okay. I'll survive. 6 minutes. That's close enough to 6. We'll count this as 6. That was not a sexual gesture or anything either. It's like, what does this mean? I have no idea. I feel like there should be a drinking game based on how many times Mal holds up the wrong number of fingers for how many minutes there are. That and how many times I forget to change the banner. You have a good game out of that, I think. I like this song. This is a remake though, isn't it? Yeah, this is a remake. Am I right? I'm not sure. It could get dangerous with the banner. You're right about that, Rowan. I feel like I'm better about it than I used to be, though. I've improved ever so slightly. So what changed for you, Rowan? Did you used to have to work during the day or not work during the day, and now you do? Or do you have some time off or something? Because you were on like clockwork and then poof. Wonder where Jill is. Jill said she'd be here. She said she was waiting for it. She said she has trouble writing now without me. It's funny. Okay, cool. I sound weird because I'm working on my voice and I'm not especially good at it yet, so if I just sound kind of creepy and freaky, I apologize for that. I'm getting better. At least, I'd like to think I'm getting better. I wonder if you need to refresh, honey. That's exciting. This is the personal one, right? That you were writing kind of crazy? That's right. I remember now, too, that you were moving houses. That's a really good question, honey. I have no idea why it didn't just auto-start for you. That makes no sense. It says you're playing WoW in Discord. I thought, is that just because she has the launcher open, or is Jill actually playing WoW? Wow, honey. Here you were all worried about me gaming during the day. What was really happening is that you were worried about you gaming during the day. Ah, I got you, Rowan. That's cool. You can always come here anyway. I mean, lots of people do. We have people doing their day jobs here. It's nice having you around. But no pressure. Just putting it out there that you don't have to be writing. Why weren't you just honest about that, honey? Awesome, Rowan. Because this is the beginning of the writers' commune. You know, we got to get this community going we all get really used to writing in a group, and then we're like, that's it. We just got to start a writer's commune. That's because you're sweet. The sprint banner's correct, honey. Oh, it says PM. Everybody drink! Oh shoot, I have it set for 10. It's starting at 1. I even changed the sprint banner to say this stuff. I just changed the minutes and not the hours. Oh my god. Look, honey, I have a one-track brain. Sprint starts at 10. Can't change that. It's just the way it is. I mean, this is our 1 minute warning. Oh my god. I know you've been saying compound, Christina. It's been getting it in my head. Which I've thought about before too, though. I mean, as long as I get to be the cult leader, I mean the compound leader, I'm fine with that. I'll just wear the cat suits and get worshipped. This doesn't seem like a bad thing at all to me. Exactly, honey. 10 no matter what time. Honey? Don't maybe put TFA on your account and set up with my phone. Alright everyone, it's 1 o'clock. It's time to start sprinting. I'm going to review my outline I did yesterday. And I've also got to do work for the game I'm working on. So I'll be doing both of those things. So have a great sprint everyone. Well, this is creepy music. What is this? Oh, it's in this moment. We'll see if this is too heavy or not. Is it explicit? Okay, it's not explicit. That will be fine then. Alright. Have a great sprint, everyone. And I love Maria Brinks. She's so awesome. That's who we're listening to. Livesprints up, everyone. I spent most of my sprint trying to find the name of someone. And I failed. The only thing I can come up with at this point is I don't think we named this character. This is for the game I'm working on. I've like looked through Google Doc after Google Doc and I just couldn't find any reference to the president's name. So... Oh, there's one more timeline doc it might be in. Please be in the timeline doc. Don't mind me. Just take a moment. No, I have no idea where this would be. Starred. In the starred document. So, how'd everyone else do? You guys got words written? Holy smokes, Jill. That's amazing. It's a solid count too, considering I was pestering you a bunch, Christina. Oh, I was willing to give you an out. I mean, I only said one thing to you, but I was going to buy you some credit there. That's really amazing, honey. Wow. So I'm doing this pretty cool thing where... Let me get them queued up so I can show them to you guys, because it's pretty cool. All right. I've got to save these images. Or I guess I could open them in a browser. That'll work. This is just a really fun thing that I don't normally get to do. When I write. Just take one more second, I swear. So I guess if anyone doesn't know, I'm the lead writer for a game called Destiny Sword, and we're working on the demos right now for the well, I guess you probably will, won't you, honey? We're working on the demos for publishers, and Amazon's actually really interested in publishing the game and funding the rest of the development. So we're working on some of the single player stuff because most of the focus right now has been on multiplayer and like the combat gameplay. Hello, Monica. How are you doing? So, gonna show the right browser? I've only got one open, so that's pretty likely. There we go. So this is kind of a cool thing. Like, we're doing this intro bit, and because we don't have time to make video right now or the money, we're just doing like these still images, and then we'll have like, you know, we'll have like ambient music and maybe like, you know, people yelling in the background for the riots and whatnot. And this is just placeholder text. I've got to correct this text. Ken, the lead game creative lead, he loves exclamation points, so these have way too many exclamation points. But it's really fun to get to write like text that goes along with graphics like this, you know, all these cool things, and then I don't know, just capturing what's going on here and making it not cheesy. Ken's a little bit in the cheesy side a lot. And just cool. It's just kind of cool to have this sort of thing as inspiration, you know? You don't normally get that sort of thing to work with. it's fun. And the artists they have are just so good. Like, I don't know, I just love the art they come up with. So that's my task next sprint. Although I've decided that we never named the president, so I'm just going to pick a name for her. And then if we did pick name the president, well, too bad. The name I picked now is going to be the new name. So that's what I'm working on, and it's really fun. So I'm basically going to rewrite all of that text and then make it better. And I guess I got to get a build environment for the game before too terribly long. Yeah, I'll just pick a name for her. I'll call her Jillian. Jillian with one L. Actually, it's kind of a cool name. It'd almost be like Jelaine. Jelaine, yes. Yes, she is now Jelaine. And then I've also got a bunch of storyline stuff I'm writing. Like I've written, just because for me to craft a campaign, because I'm writing the whole single player campaign too, the combat, everything that happens and whatnot. And we're also going to make it so that the character readers can see all of that, because a lot of it I just did for myself. I just want to know what's going on and what the characters are experiencing and whatnot. And, oops, that's not the right screen. There we are. And so we're going to have this cool thing where you can, like, you know, a lot of times you when you're playing a video game, they have the sort of almost like the archival information or the annals, or they call it the Galactic Encyclopedia or something like that. We're going to have this thing where you can like view, we're still coming with a name for it other than just like archive or something like that, where you can actually see the story for all the things that have happened. So you can actually go and read like these citizen accounts and stuff like that. And that'll be all the story I'm writing. That's going to be sort of the behind the scenes stuff that's going on. So for the players who really want to get into the story and learn a lot more about it, that's how they're going to be able to do that, to see what's really going on. So it's a lot of fun, and it pays well. So there's that too. Like if Amazon picks this game up, this might become like a significant part of my work next year. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. And I think Amazon and one other company are really interested. So I hope they are, because, you know, I've put a little bit of work into this. The developers have put so much work into this. They've spent like, you know, Ken, the lead, has spent probably like a lot of his life savings on this sucker at this point. Although he has been getting funding, you know. But it's cool to make something like that and see it happen. And we're doing an amazing thing too, where you're actually going to be able to have conversations with NPCs, and they're going to be real flowing conversations. And depending on all sorts of aspects of that NPC's character, which is all built out of a whole life experience flow the character goes through, you'll have different conversations with the character. Like if they're tired, if they're pissed off, they might respond to you differently than if they're not. If you lie to them, they're going to remember that, and their responses to you are going to change forever. And they might actually cause enough trust issues that will then branch out to other relationships they have. And you can even view these. You can actually look at all of their character traits and how trustworthy they are, how honorable they are, how diligent they are, and see all of that stuff. So it's going to be really. It's going to be one of those games where you can actually talk with NPCs for hours and actually have like real conversations with them. So that part's super exciting too. And Jill and I are going to be working on writing a bunch of the conversation trees, like how they could go based on what the character says. And initially it's going to be sort of like ranges of possible responses, and it creates massive trees. Like just asking someone how they feel about the last battle branches out to the point where there's probably like 150 different like things that could be said just from like a small conversation like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. However, I have gabbed for far too long, and it's now time to sprint. So I will see all of you fab folks in 20 minutes. Have a great time.
Sometimes I wish that I could be wrong. All these thoughts that run through my head, yeah. This time I don't think I could be strong. She's never gonna miss me, and not the way she went and left me. 1,000 times we've been here before. You know she ain't coming back anymore.
Sprints up, everyone. Ooh, move my whole desk there. Whoops. How did everyone do that sprint? And hey, Anna, it's nice to see you. Oh, that sucks. About the gym. But I mean, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, and thanks, by the way. This is called a sugar skull. Makeup? Look? Whatever? Good afternoon, Jen. How are you doing today? Honey, you're still killing it. Oops. I invited to smudge things there too much. Oh, a little bit. Oh, well. I didn't really do super good with all these things around the eye. It's a lot harder than I thought. But I think next time what I need to do is I need to actually get like a paintbrush pretty much. And I actually use lipstick for doing all of this as well. And next time I actually need to get like a paint of some sort that my skin doesn't hate. Oh God, Jen, nothing. You can't do anything if you get an itch. You just suffer. Although once the streams are over today, I'm taking this off because I can really feel my skin drying out underneath here. It's not super happy with this. Especially because I painted around my eyes yesterday too. You know, because I did the I did sort of that Cthulhu witchy enchantress look. However, I rewrote all the dialogue for this intro scene. It's funny, I thought I was just going to have them take out the exclamation points and just fix a couple of grammar mistakes, but the more I looked at it, it's supposed to be 3 senators, the president, and an admiral all talking about what they're going to do, and I realized that I don't want them just to be sort of like saying sound bites for the news. I wanted them to be having an actual conversation, so I wrote it a little more interactively. You might be, Christina. You're not really supposed to spend that much time doing that. It's sort of tricky. It's like the readers want there to be like a rich backstory, but they don't need there to be like an encyclopedic volume backing it up, if you get my meaning. I've fallen down that rabbit hole myself. On the flip side, falling down that rabbit hole allowed me to write 100 books in one universe, so I guess it kind of depends on what you plan on doing. But one certainly doesn't need to go to Tolkien-esque levels, you know? Of course, I say this as the girl who's literally spent weeks researching stellar life cycle so I could write about stars accurately. So, like, don't listen to anything I say, basically, is the takeaway here. Oh yeah, then you wanna do some serious stuff then. Hey Tim, how are you doing? You know, Jen, I'd like to thank you for bringing up being itchy, because now I'm itchy as fuck. And I blame you. It is all your fault. You made me itchy. Let me do the banner. And Discord. Sprint 420 in 5. Alright, Discord's rolling. Jill's messaging me. Funny, Jill messaged me at 1:54, and I've been talking. I think Jill's behind. Oh, I know, that can be like epic, can't it? My Rika's Marauders books have about 15 pages of like glossary and info at the end of each book. And my earlier ones did too. Oh, you're like me, Christina. Like, I try to advise authors not to go to those depths, except I do. So, like, I really can't talk. I'm like, yeah, like, build an entire freaking world. That's what I'm gonna do too. I like how you're just like, enjoy, Jen. see how it is. Yeah, and you know, like if you're doing that many books, like one thing that sort of what I recommend against is authors who do that level of work for like a trilogy. It's like you don't really need to build out too much stuff for a trilogy. But yeah, if you're doing 20 books, then you really want a full world. Must be why you like mine so much already. I'm kind of lucky too because most of my stuff, at least in the early books, was all very close to our solar system. So it's easy just to research stuff like how many planets are there in the Captaean star system. Actually, that was a bit of a bitch because when I first started writing about the Captaean star system, the star is actually called Captaean star. It actually has star in the name. It's hilarious. So I started writing about the Captaean star. We hadn't found any planets there yet, so I sort of invented my own planet, my own structure for the system. And then, like halfway through the freaking book, we discovered the planets in that star system. I guess it could have been worse. It could have been that we discovered the planets like right after I published it. So I mean, hey, there's that. That's cool, Christina. Best thing about this last sprint, I get to bill for it. Those are billable hours I spent doing this. Although I want to give it one more read through and I'm going to message them and say, it's good to go. Then I've got to read through a bunch of episodes and do the same with them. Yeah, right? Like, I'm sprinting and just making cold, hard cash. I mean, like, technically, whenever you're writing a book, you're making money in the future, you know? I am so looking forward to doing simple makeup tomorrow. Although I'm, like, super happy with this at the same time. But 2 days in a row of hard makeup, like, not doing that again. Oh, you make money, honey. Money, honey. Jill was totally behind. She hit pause instead of mute. I'm amused. I know, it's so funny. Like, one of the things I learned about myself in the last 2 years, and I guess like this has always been true, and I think Jill always kind of knew it to an extent, but I don't view obstacles as things that stop me from doing a thing I want to do. I just view obstacles as just interesting challenges to come up with workarounds. So when I think like I want to do cosplay every single day in October because that'll be fun, I don't look at the difficulties in that and think, oh well, I can't do it. I look at the difficulties and think I'll just have to figure out how to work around it. Why don't you? No, I guess it wouldn't work. I was gonna say you could mute. You can bring up the mixer and just mute that Chrome instance, but that might not work because you might be listening to music in Chrome, and that might mute all your Chromes. Oh yeah, well it applies to everything. It's like I want to do a crazy thing. No, it's for me it's everything. It's like even like being coming out as trans. It's like okay, all the reasons, all the hard obstacles in doing this aren't reasons not to do it. They're just things I need to plan for. I want to figure out how I do that. How I came up with that mindset. I'm pretty sure it's actually just part of a massive inferiority complex caused by my brother making fun of me all the time when I was a kid. Pretty sure that's all there is to it. Oh yeah. So you can't just mute just one thing then. That sucks. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, the sprint already started, and I didn't even change the banner. I just got yapping. Well, everybody, you guys all go off and sprint. And I'm going to do the banner and then do the same thing. There we go. Have yourselves a fantastic sprint. See you guys in 20 minutes. Sprints up, everyone. Hey, Kelly, does that mean you're not joining us today? Sad Halloween monster. That's cool. I'm with you. Actually, ironically, when I sit up straight, I get so much strain, like right underneath my shoulder blades. I wonder if it's partially my bra. But when I lean back, it just all goes away. But sometimes I want to sit up straight. I'm so conflicted. So, how did everyone do? I wrapped up. I had a little bit of a conversation with Ken. He's the development lead. On some wording for some things, and sent him over what I did, and then did an invoice for him. Although I'll probably add a little bit to it till for the end of the month. But yeah, that's stuff. I'm actually pretty good. I don't invoice him nearly as much as I should. But it's like I want him to do well so that I can like be part of like this game development thing. Because if this game does well, he and I have been talking a lot about the things that go on in it, and taking the game engine and morphing it to be an Aeon 14 game engine too. So I want this. I want it to work. I want it to get funded. Good morning, Catherine. How are you? Right, Anna? We should just do Catherine's word count. It's way better than our word counts. That's all there is to it, right? You just say, I'm doing Catherine's word count this time. I mean, you could always just report Catherine's word count. That works too, right? No, probably not, actually. Like, I have such a fickle body. I'm either too cold or too hot with my space heater. I turn it down, I'm too cold. I turn it up, I'm too hot. Oh, in other news, yes, that's how it is, right? In other news, so my pepper plants in my greenhouse, the jalapeno one was starting to get these little white fuzzy things on it that kind of look like tiny cocoons. And then today I found that some of the leaves are actually covered with these like other bugs underneath them. And it looks like they're mealy bugs. So I'm going to have to make a spray to clean them off. I was kind of worried they were going to become a big problem, but I looked it up and it's like you just have to basically even just washing them off will do the trick. So I'd put that pepper plant outside because I didn't want to spread to other plants, and I realized it had already spread to my other pepper plant. So yeah, there's that. But it looks like it's like you make this mixture of onions, garlic, cayenne pepper, and dish soap and water, and you just spray them with that, and they like GTFO. So that's what's happening, people. That's what I'll do. Get rid of those bugs. So I'm not gonna go through all the work making this greenhouse just to have you little bastards eat everything. Oh no, honey. You need an alarm clock up there or something. But yeah, they don't actually really damage the plant that much. They just take a little bit of moisture off of it. So provided the plant's healthy and well potted, it can handle them without trouble. They don't lay their eggs inside the plant or inside the fruit or anything, so that's good. Because that's not a thing you want at all. Not even a little bit. Alright, next sprint is set up in Discord. Oh, I guess you're just about to leave, aren't you, honey? You gotta roll soon. Going from half past to 50 past. That's all the wisdom I have on that. It is so weird looking at myself like this. Like, I'm kind of creeping myself out a little bit. Thank goodness I'm not doing a full 8-hour sprint like this. I'd be totally wigged out after a while. I mean, like, it's cute and you can do like awesome looks and stuff like that, but just like normally, just like, I don't know, it's wigging me. That's gonna be funny too, because I'm gonna scrub all this off my face, wash my face, and then I'm gonna have no eyebrows, and I'll have to draw my eyebrows back on. But I have to admit, it was kind of like really awesome to shave off my eyebrows. When I did the first one, I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? But then after I had them both done, I was like, actually, this doesn't look that bad. And then Jill was like, you don't really look that different with no eyebrows, because my eyebrows are really, really fair normally. Oh, that's funny, Anna. I actually can sleep with the light on, but Jill is not capable of that at all. Like when I go on vacation or like to writers' conferences, if I'm alone and not with Jill, I just leave the light on the whole night sometimes. Just don't even bother. Oh god, is it that scary? Because Jill said it's probably not that scary. And I get scared easily because after seeing The Grudge, my ability, I think I mentioned this yesterday, my ability to handle scary movies is gone after watching The Grudge. So, yeah. That's a thing. Okay, well that's good then. As long as it's not Grudge levels of scary. I could handle The Ring, actually. The Ring messed me up. But The Grudge fucked me up. But isn't Hill House just as scary as Bly Manor? I mean, it's like the prequel-ish thing, right? Yeah, Jill did. She's been trying to get me to watch Hill House for a long time now. And I'm like, nope, I don't do scary things. I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp, 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 wimp. If we lived together, Anna, you and I could watch it together and just cry and quake with fear while Jill sits next to us and laughs. Well, I thought she was on, to be honest. I'm positive she watched it. Because it was the TV series about Hill House. And I think there's only one, so... She hasn't seen Bly Manor yet. She wants me to watch it with her. So right now I have no further intel for you, Anna. Oh, never mind, Jill knows. Look at that. Oh god, so if you're having problems with Bly Manor, Anna, you're going to be screwed if you watch Hill House. I know I did. Do I have to? Can I back out of it? I want to back out of it. I don't want to do it. It scares me. After watching The Grudge, I saw hair in the corners of rooms, like, for weeks. I couldn't sleep. I would start falling asleep, and I would imagine her backwards crab walking down the stairs, and no. It ruined my sleep for months. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, I guess, honey. Yeah, but The Grudge ruined me is what I mean. Plus, having kids, scary movies scare me a lot more now that we have kids. They didn't used to, but now I'm like, oh my god, that could be our daughter. I'm just a bleeding heart. Like, somewhere around here is a heart. Oh, this one doesn't have a heart. I'm heartless. Sad. Because it should be like right here. I guess it's behind the flowers. One minute warning. 1 minute till I get to go do not creepy things. I don't want to watch a sad, mournful tale. We just finished watching... We're in the middle of Arrow, and Arrow is like also a sad, mournful tale where Oliver Queen just gets beaten down over and over again and has sad puppy dog eyes. I need something happy. Alright, folks. Now I get to not talk about this anymore for a while. Oh my god. Sprint time. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. Well then, forget about it, honey. You just ruined it. Bye-bye.
It's time to exercise my cast a spell. I'll push you to the darkness just to pull you to the light. 'Cause I can take away your breath, or I can bring you back to life. I've got a devil. I've got a devil. I've got a devil. I've got a devil.
Livesprints up, everyone! What a fitting song for the day. Freak like me and all that. Alright, I got a bunch of little random admin tasks done. Mostly some promotion-y stuff. And I'm actually ready to write this next sprint, which I'm stoked about. Oh, I have the camera turned off still. I was having some drop frames, some lag, so I killed the... Sometimes just killing the video allows the stream to kind of settle down a little bit. So that's what I did. But now I'm back. And I'm also in lower quality. I lowered myself from full HD to just like regular SD. It's SD Mal. That's all you guys get. This thing likes to migrate across my neck. I figured if you're going to have a zombie demon-y girl around, you probably want to be able to keep her on a leash. So that's why I'm wearing this today. Oh, hey, Emma. How are you doing? I'm fancy today. Actually, I was just talking with a friend about how I'm kind of like looking forward to October being over because I kind of forget what regular makeup's like. But I'm gonna just I've still got several days. I'm still gonna totally own it. I'm not like that done with crazy makeup. And the next couple days are actually pretty easy. I don't have anything hard in the makeup department. Oh, have they, Catherine? Sorry, I missed that. Holy crap. Bye, Tim. See you later. And Anna, 400 words. You're halfway there to Catherine's word counts. Oh, I hear ya. Sometimes a cat shows up, and I've spent like 5 minutes out of a sprint rubbing a cat before. So where do you do it, Catherine? I need to know more about where you add series details. It's a good count, Christina. Nice. I feel like my voice is shit today. Like, I'm having trouble holding my larynx in the right spot, and it's driving me bonkers. The water's empty. Hot. Everything's wrong. It's on the main dashboard. Oh, let me take a look. I'm just in the middle of updating a book right now, even. Do. I don't see anything for Siri. You must have like an advancing. I just see the regular book details, book content, book pricing, info, promote and advertise, X-ray, unpublished ebook, and that's it. I don't have this fancy pants thing you're talking about there. Well, that's exciting. That's really awesome. Like, about freaking time, Amazon. Especially because Audible supports that. Like, Audible will list other things in the same series. That's really cool. I'm excited. Super excited. Like, help us sell more books, Amazon. It's good for all of us. Alright, next one is from top of the hour till 20 past. Ta-da! Yeah, it seems like Catherine's part of the special crowd, doesn't it, Emma? We're not cool like Catherine. Okay, I'm cool my own way. That's fair, Catherine. That might be it. They probably also do regional rollouts too, so even if we're all getting it, we might not see it at the same time. Oh, nice, Christina. You're rocking it. I should bring up my other doc, because I have to write the part now. This is going to be a little prologue-y part that I'm going to give away to my readers for free, to sort of wet their whistle. This wig is really starting to shed. I mean, it's just like a $15 wig, so I'm not surprised. Although I kind of feel like I could, I mean, the way I'm dressed right now isn't a great example, but I kind of feel like with regular makeup and a regular outfit, I could wear this wig out. You know, I mean, I would probably do it in such a way that's clear that I'm like, you know, just fashionista rocking it. Oh, that's cool, Catherine. You're making us all jelly over here. I'm actually just doing one final update to my book that comes out tomorrow. Because I can. Yeah, I can't even imagine how awesome that's going to be, Catherine. Like, having the ability to, like, present an entire series. I almost wonder if I could do a thing where I take all of my Aeon 14 books and I put them all into one series, like all 105. Although that might make us people aren't really comfortable starting anywhere but at the very beginning, and if that doesn't appeal to them all, then I'd be SOL. I do want to order my omnibuses into like this big mass reading system. Like, it's like, you want to read all of Aeon 14? Here's the omnibuses, all in one series. That would just take you all the way through. I think that'd be really cool. Oh my goodness. I'm all sleepy now. Let's see. 2 minutes. 2-minute warning, everyone. We go, go, go. Oh, right. I was going to bring my document up now that that's what I'm doing. Ta-da! There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Words Fall. How are you? Don't mind the scary makeup. I'm not normally normal looking at all, so there's no scenario in which you can expect not to be surprised by what you see. Oh, I can only imagine, Emma. That's actually one of the reasons why I moved to science fiction. I liked writing. I wanted to write like historical fiction, but I'm like, forget that noise. I don't want the research. So I moved to science fiction and realized I had to get a PhD in astronomy. Oops. Oh, hey, Autumn. I shall call you Autumn from now on. Do we know each other in some other medium? Because sometimes people have different names on Facebook or elsewhere on Discord or something. Oh shoot, here it is. It's 3 o'clock, everyone. It's time for us to get going. So 20 minutes. I'll see you guys at 20 past the hour. And no, it's really not much easier, Emma. But it's alright. It's all fun, right? It's all part of the creative process. But I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. I get to write words. Super stoked. Have yourselves a great sprint. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Autumn. So just so you know, I don't talk or anything during these 20 minutes, so I'm going to turn up the music a bit. If you don't like my music, you can mute it, or you can listen along, and then most of us report our word counts when we're done in 20 minutes. I'll see you then.
You can teach us
you had better start from the beginning. Perhaps you had better start from the beginning. Perhaps you had better start from the beginning. Perhaps you had better start from the beginning.
Sprints up, everyone. Am I at 2007? $316 words. Go me. Oh, I was dying. Space Heater was on Uber. Hey, Amanda. Nice to see you. And holy shit, you're a productive person. Like, seriously. How do you pull that off? Although I guess, like, I spent 3 hours doing makeup today, so I could use that time to do other things, but I choose not to. Catherine, what happened? Why only 417? So I'm just kidding. It's fine. Oh, and hi, Laura. I didn't see you there. Hiding behind Amanda's jaw-dropping word count for the day. Apparently. All right. Nice, Emma. Oh, is it Catherine? All right, I'll start a new stream then, because if it's happened that many times already, then it's gonna have issues. So I shall start a new stream, and as normal, I'll put a link in the live chat that you guys are all chatting in, plus a link in the comments down below to the new stream.